Right, so here I have y equals sine x, which is the graph in blue, and y equals x squared, which is the graph in red. And I'm also going to, once again, I'm going to revolve it around a line that is not an axis. I'm going to revolve around this, so I know it's going to be dx. But what I want to do first is I want to remind you of a trigonometric identity, and I know that cosine of 2x is cosine squared x minus sine squared x. So, and this is like 1 minus sine squared x, cosine squared x is minus sine squared x. So this equals 1 minus 2 sine squared x. And what I'm going to solve for sine squared x, so I know that 2 sine squared x equals 1 minus cosine 2x, and though I know that sine squared x is 1 minus cosine 2x over 2. And I'm going to be using that shortly. So I need to find out what my big R and my little r are. So it's good I have these are in functions of x, so I don't have to solve anything, but I know that I'm revolving here, so this whole distance is 1, right? And this distance here, just like before, is actually be 1, it's 1, and this up here is y, right? So it's going to be 1 minus y. That's my little r. Actually, both of them are 1 minus y, so my little r is 1 minus sine x, because that's my little r. My big R is x squared, so my big R is 1 minus x squared. If I square them, r squared is 1 minus 2x squared plus x to the 4th, and my little r squared is going to be 1 minus 2 sine x plus sine squared x. And this is where I have a little bit of a problem because I do not know, I really do not know how to integrate sine squared x. So I'm going to use my definition right here, and I'm going to say this equals 1 minus 2 sine x plus 1/2 minus cosine of 2x over 2. So big R squared minus little r squared is 1 minus 2x squared plus x to the 4th minus 1 plus 2 sine x minus 1/2 plus cosine 2x over 2. So these ones go away, and I know my volume is pi times the integral. I got to find out where they intersect, don't I? So I know it starts at 0, and I have to find out the intersection point. But it's going to be negative 2x squared plus x to the 4th plus 2 sine x minus 1/2 plus 1/2 cosine 2x all dx. Now there's no simple way to figure out when sine x equals x squared other than using a calculator. So go ahead and use your calculator, and you should find out that they're equal to each other when x is 0.8767. Now, if you don't get that value, make sure that you are using radians when you solve all of this. So if I go ahead and I integrate all of this, this one's pretty easy. So I have pi and I have times negative 2x cubed over 3 plus x to the 5th over 5. Sine x is negative cosine x, so it's minus 2 cosine x minus 1/2 x. And then I have this cosine 2x, and I have to figure out how to integrate it. Well, if you use u substitution, go ahead and do that. If you have u equals 2x, then you can solve this, and you find out that it equals, you have the 1/2 plus another 1/2, so it's 1/4 of sine 2x. And go ahead and evaluate it from 0 to 0.8767, and you'll find out that your final answer is 0.1825 times pi. So I did not put the pi in the calculator, but I put all the other numbers in the calculator because I had this nice little decimal 0.8767.